see the news yesterday that a Glasgow company working with the UK Space Agency got Scotland's first satellite into space.
UCube-1 is a CubeSat, not much bigger than a shoebox. So here's the moment the Scottish-designed satellite was launched into space from a rocket in Kazakhstan. And joining us now from Glasgow-based Clyde Space is Alan Kane and James Buckle. How do you feel knowing you've made history being the team that launched Scotland's first satellite into space?
It's an extremely exciting feeling. It's great news because the guys at Clyde Space have put a lot of effort into the design and development of Clyde Space over the past few years. Design and development of UCube over the past few years. So it's fantastic to see it launched successfully and know that all the hard work and preparation has paid off.
Absolutely.
And it was launched from Kazakhstan, so it wasn't really Mission Control Mary Hill, was it?
No, unfortunately not. So all of the design and development work and the manufacture of the satellite was all undertaken at our offices in Mary Hill. And then over the last few months, we've had a team of guys out in Kazakhstan assembling the satellite, doing the final testing, and then assembling it onto the rocket for launch. And then we were all back in Glasgow, apart from one or two guys down at the ground station in Southampton, ready to start getting communications with the satellite after it launched.
That's so exciting, but what is it going to be like? What kind of experiments are they going to be doing on board, and how is it going to be monitored back here in Glasgow?
Well, there's 4 science experiments on board. They were selected from a competition run by the UK Space Agency. And on board, there's one experiment which is measuring the space weather. So it's measuring the atmosphere as the satellite passes through. There's one which is a random number generator, which is used for cryptography to try and create secure keys for communication. One of them is a camera system which uses the CMOS imagers, so it's the same technology you would find in a standard digital camera or mobile phone to take images of the Earth. And then the last one is a radio system which allows somebody with a laptop and a small dongle that plugs into it to receive messages from the satellite.
That's very cool.
Great technology. And I believe it's the size of a shoebox, UCube-1, sorry. And James, have you got one there?
I've brought one along for you to see. This is an early engineering model.
Don't drop it.
It was used for some testing.
I have that.
So
that's okay.
you can see the solar panels attached to the outside, and there's one of the radio antenna.
So that's one of the radio antenna
Yep, that's
there,
the
and we've got the panels
downlink.
round.
So
and something that looks like this is up in space right now?
It's exactly the same, yeah. And the contents that's a battery from a similar structure, similar design.
Well, that worked with my phone.
To be honest, it's exactly the same technology. The cells that are used in the battery are the same type of cells that are used in mobile phones and laptops. We've just gone through a lot of extra testing and qualifying them to make sure they work in the space environment.
That is very, very cool. And have you guys been over to NASA? Have you done sort of work with other international space agencies? Yeah,
we've never actually, or neither of us have visited NASA, but we do a lot of work with NASA and the European Space Agency. They're both big customers of ours, have bought a lot of our systems. And in fact, later on this month, there's 2 CubeSats are being launched from the International Space Station, which have got our subsystems on board.
Cool. And James, what's next for Clyde Space?
I think we have two full platform orders currently on the books. They should be leaving us by the end of the year, I think. Yeah. So that's sort of directly off the back of UCube, effectively, which it was good work to be carrying out and preparing for those.
Right. It's
busy. Fantastic.
Well,
thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for bringing this in for us to look at as well.
Now, as we know, Glasgow is a thriving city with loads to do, so if you fancy heading out tonight and you've got some spare time up your sleeves, then here's Rachel Fulton with our Going Out Guide.